Hello guys, how are y'all doing today? I hope y'all are doing well. I am doing well. Today, I just want to jump on here. I've been hearing so much about the total eclipse of April 8th. And it's like a big thing. It's a big thing because it's a total solar eclipse. And I've been on TikTok, I've been on YouTube, and just checking out what people are saying about it. Now, when I think about the total eclipse, I think about like when we were younger and like we were excited. Like when it was an eclipse, we'd be outside on the playground and everybody be like, oh, because it's like the daytime, but then it's dark, or dusk, And I mean, I guess it's exciting because it's a total eclipse. They say that the last one, total eclipse, was in 2017. Now, personally, I don't even remember it being an eclipse in 2017, but I don't follow it like that. I really, since I've been on my spiritual journey, have started to be more into like the phases of the moon and, but as far as like the eclipse, no. But it's a big deal. And for those who don't know what an eclipse is, it is when the moon passes between the sun and the earth and it blocks the face of the sun. And then everything appears to be dark or, or dust dark. Now, let me just say, some people feel like this is going to be prophetic, like it's biblical. Like it says something in the Bible about this eclipse and about what's going to happen when this eclipse occurs. Now, from what I've seen or heard, they say it's going to be the 3 days of darkness. Okay. I've heard that cell phones may go dead. The electric grid may may go down. But when you think about it, but I kind of remember, I don't know exactly when that was in the past, but they were saying something about the electric grid in Texas was an issue with it. So like, I'm just saying, so if the electric grid does go down in Texas, like we shouldn't be shocked. I'm just saying. Because, it's always something. And let's see, what else? I've heard that it is going to be the end times, that Jesus Christ is coming back during this time, during the total eclipse. Now, I've also heard that people should stock up on their food, have their batteries charged, make sure that they have plenty of gas. Now, I can't understand that if you were actually going to travel to get a better look at the total eclipse, which a lot of people are. And so there's going to be a lot of people on the road. So in saying that, that is understandable. You do need a lot of food. You do, well, I'm not saying a lot of food, but you do need food. You do need gas. And you do need to have your batteries charged up as far as like your phone and your car. But for those that are traveling, I can understand it. But but this is the thing. I've seen where they say that they're going to deploy the National Guard. Now, I'm just saying, it's just me. I don't think it's that serious that they need to deploy the National Guard. Like, now, let me just say, for them to deploy the National Guard, I don't think it's that serious. I've even seen where they say you need to make appointments early. And I mean, just like, but I'm just, it's a lot of warnings and protocol. It's an eclipse though. And it's something that's been happening. Like, it's not like it's the first eclipse that we've ever had, whether it be a total one or a partial one. Like, I'm just saying, it's an eclipse. When I was younger, in elementary school, we had an eclipse. And I'm like, we're out there on the playground, still playing, like, just excited because, It's eclipse, and which I understand they're closing down the schools because I believe it's because of the traffic. But I mean, but outside of that, it's no reason to close the schools down. It's an eclipse, you know. And I mean, if you get online, they're telling you it's the end of times. Now, let me just say that I feel, because when you understand that I am, we are a part of everything that goes on the planet. We are part of the eclipses. Everything that happens within us, because we are a part of this universe. Okay, we all are. We're part of the moon. We're part of the stars. We're part of the sun. And in saying that, the eclipse should not be anything where we feel like something's going to happen negatively. Okay, I'm just saying. Now, from what I've heard, they have said that, like in the past, the other total eclipses, that it always is associated with some type of war. So they're saying that because there's an eclipse coming, that it's got to be a war that's brewing, or, you know, it's got to be a war associated with this eclipse, because wars were associated with the past eclipses. I don't feel that. Matter of fact, I don't feel anything's going to happen. I really don't. I feel that when you look at it from a higher perspective, that the fact that we are connected to the moon and the stars and in the heavens, I feel that's just like when you hear people say, well, there's a full moon or there's a new moon and it's a chance for a new beginning. It's a chance to start anew, to let go of things that don't serve you. That it's a release, that it's new beginnings. It's the start, it's like a renewal of something. And it's different for everyone, but I'm just saying that it's about renewal, and it's about releasing things and building things. When we talk about the moon and the phases of the moon. Now, don't get me wrong, some people do things around the moon that are not positive. Okay? But then understand that that's duality. With the good, you got the bad. And with the up, you got the down. So you can use the new moon and the full moon for a positive, for cleansing, for renewing something in your life, or releasing something from your life, to use it in a positive manner. Like, what is in my life that I don't have a need for anymore? You know, what is that? Is it ideas? Is it a person? Is it a situation? It could be so many things that don't serve us anymore. Like, I know everybody's like, yeah, you know, this is gonna happen, that's gonna happen, and it's just like, I just feel like the eclipse is gonna come, and then the eclipse gonna go, and that is what it is. Now, do I feel like the eclipse will have an effect on us as a whole? I do, as far as like, I don't feel like it'll be like the end of time where there is nothing left. I feel like it's a time where it's gonna be a transformation. Let me say that. It's gonna be a transformation. I feel like energetically, spiritually, it'll be a transformation where things are gonna get better. They may look like they're not, but I feel like it's gonna be where a lot of negative energies are gonna get eliminated. with this eclipse. And whether we know it or not, we might just see it as an eclipse and like, it's an event, and it is. But I mean, but spiritually, I feel like it's a chance for us to rise, to be better individuals. And I feel like if that's what you truly want, to release the things that don't serve you, then that's what's going to happen. And I feel like the energies from this eclipse, and even today, I think it was it's a full moon. I think it said full moon in Libra. So it was like a lunar eclipse today. So they said between today and the 7th is a chance for us to let go of things, release things, start anew, cleanse ourselves, take steps in healing. And then the total eclipse is on the 8th. And we got 7 days to really, I feel, meditate, get in touch with oneself, reflect, and really, I won't say get our priorities straight, but I feel like just understanding what serves us and what doesn't. Like, example, like if you haven't forgiven somebody for something, and it's like been like 10 years, it's like that time where it's like, it's a time now where it's like, let that go. Just let it go. Just let it go. And I just feel like we need to just write down the things that does not serve us. Like, I've been mad. Just say, for instance, okay, you and your boyfriend broke up like 5 years ago, and you found out he was cheating on you, and you still haven't forgiven him. You done went on with your life. He done went on with his life, and you still holding a grudge against him because he cheated on you like 5 years ago. And it's like, let that go. Like things like that. Just things that don't serve us. Like it doesn't serve us to hold on to things that we don't have any control over. Because us holding on to those things has control over us. Because we haven't let it go. Sometimes you just gotta let situations and people and things go and not worry about it. Like truly let it go. Not for them, not for anything outside of you, but for you. To let all those things go. Because it does nothing but keep you heavy. And that's why nobody's perfect. And me myself is like, I try to just let things go. Because now, was I always like that? No. But now I know better, They say you know better, you do better. I had to learn. I had to learn myself, I had to learn that you can't control people and what people say and what people do. You can only control yourself. You can't change anybody else outside of yourself. You can only change yourself. I had to learn these lessons and apply these lessons. So I say all that to say, if it don't serve you, let it go. And so I feel like this time that's going on right now between today and the total eclipse, that it is a time for going within. Like truly. I feel like it's a time for going within and meditating and writing down what you want to do. Like your goals, what isn't working for you, what is working for you, Even with people, it's like, do you need this person truly in your life? Is this person actually adding anything to your life, or are they taking away from your life? Like, If they're hurting you more than they're helping you, then it's just like, let it go. And I know people might say, well, you know, that's easier said than done. Maybe. Nobody said it was going to be easy. But when you look at the person that's in your life, or a situation that you're in, or this a job you work in, or whatever it is, and it's taking your energy away, then you need to let it go. You know, you need to let it go. I just feel like if you don't, you'll never be truly happy. You know, and I just feel like I said, I just feel like this time that this eclipse and this lunar eclipse and the total eclipse and this time in between, it's a time where there are energies that are being emitted to assist us in our transformations and assist us in letting things go that don't serve us. But we just have to make the intention, like, I don't want to do this anymore, whatever that is. It could even be like thinking negative towards yourself, thinking negative towards others. It's just like, it's so many other things to be thinking about. Like if you're a person that you're always thinking about other people and what they're doing and what they're not doing, and it's just like, stop. That energy that you're taking to think about other people and what they're doing and what they're not doing and what they got going on in their life, you could be, that energy can be, you could harness that energy and maybe do something with that. Maybe harness it and pick up a hobby. You know what I'm saying? Like, take that energy and try to make yourself better. You know, like I said, I've said it before. People usually are always occupied with other people and what they're doing and what they're not doing and what they got going on in their life, because truly they don't want to look at their own lives, because they don't want to take stock of their own lives, because that's why they always overhearing yours. Because if they're overhearing yours, then they don't have to look at theirs. And while they're over there looking at your life and what you got going on, their life is everywhere. It ain't where it need to be. But they don't want to look at their lives, and that's why they always occupy with other people. And I know I done went to a whole different situation, but it's so true. But it's kind of tied in together, because it's about being a better person. And we can't be a better person if we're occupied with other people's lives. It don't work like that. If we always want to tell other people, well, you know, you should do this and you should do that. What you should do? Are you doing it? What are you doing? Now it'll be in a perfect world. Now, if your life was perfect or whatever, then maybe you could look over at the next person and tell them what they should and should not do. But because nobody is perfect, no situation is perfect, do we really have the authority to really just tell other people what they should and should not do? When we ain't even being real with ourselves and not even taking stock of what we got going on in our own lives. Not only in our own lives, but within ourselves. I'm just saying. It's a thought. And so, but anyway, this is what, now this video right here is kind of like a random, this is like a random video. Because I was sitting here on my computer and I was just looking at, what people were saying about the total eclipse. And it's like, okay. It's a total eclipse and I understand why people are excited. But it's just like, they doing too much. They doing too much when it's concerning this total eclipse. When really at the end of the day, when you understand that you're a part of everything, that this eclipse is a part of you, You are a part of this eclipse because we are a part of everything. That's the part that I don't think people getting, that we are a part of everything on this planet. We are the planet. The planet is us. We are part of Earth. Earth is us. We are all. We're everything. And everything that happens affects us in some kind of way. It's up to you how you want it to affect you and how you use it. Because me, my personal self now, I'm in Louisiana. And I think that here in Shreveport, I think it's like, we're going to get like the partial eclipse. But I think it's about 98.1%. So that's a lot though. So it's going to be kind of dark, you know. But my point being is, me, my personal self, like I'm going to be outside in the grass, receiving some of that energy, that good energy, that good transformational energy. And thinking about the things that I want to accomplish, thinking about those things that don't serve me anymore. Like, that's what I really feel like it's about. Still some people that are fearful, you know, about the total eclipse, but no need to be. Like I said before, we're in this new energy. I've said this on a video before. And so in this new energy, see, when you have fear, there's no love, and where there's love, there's no fear. So everything, the planet is rising, we are rising. And so since we are rising, there's more love than fear. And so if anything, I feel that's going to come from this eclipse is renewal. I feel like the earth is renewing itself. And if the earth is renewing itself and the planet is renewing itself, then we are becoming renewed, that we are transforming. Whether we know it or not, that's what's going on as a whole. That's what's happening. When you know, you know. But yeah, guys, I just want to jump on here, you know, just a little random talk. Like this could be the name of a new channel, Random Talk, because it was just something that was on my mind. I was like, because I saw a couple of videos yesterday that were talking about it and the prophecy and how they're trying to connect it to the Bible, you know, and make it prophetic. Like, yeah, the Bible's saying that, yeah, this is judgment season. Don't get me wrong, but they're saying, you know, that it's the second coming and things of that nature, and it's the end of time. If it is the end of time, it's not the end of time. Like it's the end of the world. I feel like it's the end of the old earth, and it's the beginning of the new earth. Same earth, different energy. Same earth, higher vibrations, higher energy. Same earth. So if anything, I would like to think that the eclipse is just basically getting rid of the old, making room for the new. But y'all have a beautiful day. Thank y'all for listening to my random talking. I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.